All right, we're going to get started. Hello, everyone. My name is Ralph. I am on the Member Engagement Standing Committee. I am a final year student pharmacist at the University of Buffalo, and this is the APHA ASP Leadership Lab video that we are going to have for the membership VPs. So, quick agenda for everything that we have prepared for you guys. We have some housekeeping that we're going to be talking about, roles and responsibilities of the membership VP. We're going to be going over the timeline and important dates for everybody to keep track of. We're going to be doing an activity where we're going to separate you guys into 6 different breakout rooms. And at the very end, we have a bunch of resources for y'all. So some quick housekeeping. If you want to ask any questions, feel free to use the chat, or you can use the raise hand feature to submit questions. Please turn your cameras on if that's capable. Like Emily Scott just said, we would love to see everybody here on the Zoom call today. Please mute your microphone when you're not speaking. This is being recorded, so we're going to be sending this out, so minimal distractions would be appreciated. And all slides, this recording, and notes that we have on our end will be made available on the Leadership Lab homepage after this. I think we got to go back one. All right. So for membership VPs, what is the purpose? So what the membership VP does within APHA ASP is addresses the needs of the membership and the community by actively engaging members in chapter events throughout the year. So what the MVP does is they'll typically develop strategies to increase members' participation. And a lot of the times they're going to be working with a bunch of different chapter members, officers, and even your chapter advisor to develop strategic plans for membership recruitment and retention of all the different APHA members. And getting into the timeline, this will be sent out to you. Do not worry about memorizing all of everything that's on these slides. Some things to keep aware of is in August, we have the Leadership Lab week that is happening right now. Chapter outreach visits, you can still request these if you have not yet and your chapter wants to participate in a chapter outreach visit. The fall membership drive should be beginning when your school semester starts. This is also National Immunization Awareness Month. Next, getting into September, the fall membership drive will continue, along with chapter outreach visits will be getting started as the school semester starts. And September is National Sexual Health Awareness Month. October is a big one because this is American Pharmacy Month. So a lot of promotion for the world of pharmacy will be going on at APHA National, so keep out for a bunch of materials from us. We're also going to have more chapter outreach visits are going to be continuing. The registration deadline for the fall membership drive is happening at the end of the month. This is National Substance Use Prevention Awareness Month as well, along with National DEA Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. Getting into November, that's National Diabetes Awareness Month, and we are having our 2 in-person this year mid-year regional meetings happening in Louisville and Las Vegas, so please attend those if you can. They're really fun. And getting into December is the NPCC local competition. There's also going to be individual award nominations happening at this time. The APHA Foundation Scholarship applications will be due around this time, along with APPE applications and National Standing Committee applications. And then getting into the new year in January, we're going to have a booster webinar. There's going to be a Chapter Executive Committee Winter Retreat, and January is also Cervical Health Awareness Month. So that's everything for the fall semester, and getting into the spring semester. February starting us off, it's American Heart Month. Moving into March, we have our APHA annual meeting in Charlotte, and that's happening from March 19th to the 22nd. I hope to see everybody there. And this is also when the spring membership drive is going to be beginning as well. Moving into April is OTC Medicine Safety Awareness Month and World Immunization Week, so look out for that. And then, as a lot of these student chapters are ending the semesters, going into May, we have the spring membership drive ending May 1st. June is when the CAR reports are going to be due on June 15th. It's also going to be around the same time that the APHA Institute on Substance Use Disorders is happening, and when you're going to want to update your chapter leadership rosters. And lastly, in July is when the Summer Leadership Institute is going to be happening in Washington, D.C. Again, an event where I highly recommend. Please come if you can.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alexis. I am the OTC Medicine Safety Liaison on the Member Engagement Standing Committee. I also attend Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine School of Pharmacy. I'm a fourth year student, so I'm so happy to meet everybody and see all of your lovely faces. So just continuing this presentation, 5 tips for success. The membership vice president is all about the members, so finding out why students became involved in APHA to begin with and why they're still involved. This is a really big uh, highlight when it comes to talking about membership. They actually talk about this sometimes at SLI as well. If you can have your officers and such identify their whys as to why they're involved, that's going to speak to some of your members. So membership is everyone's responsibility, so everybody can promote membership. You want to highlight the benefits of the APHA ASP membership. So there's a lot of benefits. So I really highly recommend checking out the website, browsing through everything. We're currently getting it revamped, so keep an eye out for that. You'll see a student pharmacist tab on there. You can check things out and you can see all the opportunities to student pharmacists. There's a lot. So definitely take a look at that because certain membership thoughts or certain membership incentives might, speak to different people. Find ways to incentivize or boost your membership drive. Definitely start planning early. Time flies. It will really fly. So definitely begin your planning early. Always keep track of everything for your car reports. Believe it or not, you guys, we read these car reports. They are long and we read every word that you write. So put all of the exciting things you do, the way it reaches people, because don't worry, it's not going to waste. Your hard work does not go to waste. Okay, so in one word, why did you join APHA ASP? If y'all want to drop it in the chat, it's hard though. It has to be one word. I love it. Community, connections, engagement, firmly for sure. Opportunities, advocacy, pharmacy, patience. Oh, I love that. That's sweet. And the networking, opportunities, leadership, involvement, I love it. So a lot of these are very similar. You'll see a big theme in these is your community, patience, connections, leadership. Connections is a really big one, especially when it comes to coming to the meetings and really promoting those meetings to your members. Because I feel like a lot of times, when you're a student pharmacist, it can be scary to venture out on your first conference. But coming to these conferences and making those connections and networking with people, it really goes a long way for your members and just for your career as a pharmacist. All right, so sharing your why. Your why is the most powerful tool you own. And that why, like I mentioned, is really going to speak to people. Your members' whys, the most powerful tools you will receive. So if you have a way to gather the whys of your members, if you have opportunities to have like those open discussions with your members and see what they're looking for out of your chapter, that's a big thing too. If you can kind of, poll people and just kind of see what members are needing from your chapter, you can kind of tailor it to your chapter and also see what national resources APHA has to help benefit your chapter and the students in your chapter. Alrighty, membership benefits. All right, let's see what you know about being an APHA ASP member. What benefits do you know of through APHA? Try to think of some harder ones. Think of some different ones. There's a lot out there. You probably don't even know everything that's available. Naplex material, yes, definitely. Advanced, yes. Newsletters and journals, APHA perks, yes. They actually have guidelines too on there as well. And the peripheral brain, they have that as a resource as well, which has all the guidelines. I just bought the book. It's got all the colored chapters and everything, and I love colors. It's beautiful. Pharmacy profile, definitely. Textbooks and resources, yes. A lot of these are really great opportunities through APHA as being a member. All these things are really important to highlight for your members as well. All right, true or false? As an APHA ASP member, you are also a member of IPSF. Fabulous. I'm so glad y'all are all answering true. APHA is the only organization where your membership, you automatically are a member of IPSF, the International Pharmaceutical. Society Federation. I think, yeah. So I always forget. I just know the acronym. But yeah, so this is a really great opportunity for your students as well. Just promoting this and talking about this, there might be student pharmacists interested in international opportunities or being involved in pharmacy on the international level. And so this is a really great organization that you may not otherwise have the ability to be a part of. All right, another true or false. APHA ASP offers a summer internship program for its members. True. Anybody know the name of the summer internship program? It's the Carl's F something, Emily, something like that.
Carl F. Inswiller.
Thank you, ma'am. I was like, I could see it in my brain. Yes, the Carl F. Inswiller Student Internship Program. It's like about, I think it's like about 2 months long or so. Amazing opportunity, really great opportunity to get more involved with APHA. What are the nationally recognized APHA ASP patient care projects? All right, come on, you. We have 6. Woo woo. Operation Heart, reproductive health, substance use disorder, diabetes, immunizations, OTC med safety, and Operation Reproductive Health. And then substance use. Yep, that would be all of them. We have the substance use disorder, diabetes, heart, Operation Immunization, OTC med safety, and Operation Reproductive Health. These are great opportunities as well to what other oh yeah, so another question on here. What other patient care operations do you have at your school? So there's the 6 nationally recognized ones. There's also ones you've probably heard of other schools create local patient care projects as well. Mental health, yes, we do have mental health at LECOM. Tobacco cessation, that's a really great one. PharmD Wellness, Pride, love it. Oh, that's a good one too. Operation Pharmacia. I like that. What else do we have? Yeah, I know one chapter has one called Operation H. I've heard of that as well. So yeah, there's a lot of really great opportunities. It's definitely one of those situations where you're just kind of surveying your community, just seeing what resources your community needs, and creating opportunities out there like tobacco cessation or other operations as your chapter is able to help identify those needs. But definitely great opportunities to talk about with your members as well, because you might have student pharmacists that have a interest in one of these areas. And, if you can promote that, that might be an area of interest for them where they want to specialize in that area and get them involved in APHA. All right. Faith, I pass the baton.
Thank you. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Faith. I'm a fourth-year student pharmacist at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center, and I'm also on the Member Engagement Standing Committee, and I serve as the National Liaison for Operation Heart. And now we're going to talk about the incentives. Okay, so I'm going to ask y'all to drop in the chat kind of what membership drive incentives that y'all have used at your school, and maybe say if they've worked or if they didn't work. Finals week prep kit. That sounds nice. I bet that worked. Free merch, also a huge plus. Membership for the next year. Ooh, I really like that one. One-year Pearl subscription. Also really like that. Membership raffle for participation in patient care events. P1 gift baggies. All of those are really great ideas. Raffles. Okay, so y'all all gave some really good ideas, but we just also have some ideas for y'all. So kind of like a lot of y'all have done raffles, and so some ideas, so multiple of them throughout the membership drive. You could do something like students who join by September 1st, September 15th, are entered into a raffle maybe to win a prize or whatever. And then like another one, like every student that joins within the next 5 days, 3 days, a week also gets entered into a drawing for like a prize. You can make it like a friendly class competition, be like P1s. If whoever P1s, P2s, P3s, whoever gets like to 80% of their class wins and have like a prize for them. And then you can kind of like also highlight the member only benefits for graduation cores. And so like I know for us, we only hand them out to active students that have been involved all through their years. And so that could be something that y'all could promote as well. Okay, so now we're going to get into the activity. So our activity is in the breakout room. We're going to plan a membership vice president social event. And so the location is at your school. Your budget is $50. And there's a twist. There's a bunch of exams that are coming up. So how can y'all work together to still get people to come? So the time is 6:20 my time. So at 6:30 y'all's time or equivalent, we will meet back and we will have one person from each team share. And so just kind of appoint a spokesperson, and we're going to be floating around to answer any questions that y'all may have. Okay, break.